Right. OK. Now, this is a Jaws-type story.
Jaws? Jaws has been done, though.
Yeah, no, it's been done, but this is different. It's called There's a Rhino Loose in the City.
There's a loose in the... As in rhinoceros?
That's right. There's a rhino loose in the city.
What's it about, Del?
Well, it's about... You see, this rhinoceros, right, escapes from the zoo and it heads straight for London, right? And after 2 or 3 days, they find all these, like, dead bodies lying about and no one knows who's done it, right? So they get hold of this private detective, you know, sort of like a Charlton Heston-type geezer, to try and solve the crime. Now, the zookeeper happens to be, you know, a very attractive woman. So, before you know where you are, old Charlton has given the salt what for. So, that's your romantic interest.
Rhinoceros.
But I don't know it's missing.
But how can you not know? Bill, if you've got a rhinoceros, right, and one day it ain't there, you tend to know it's missing.
Don't be a plonker all your life, Rodney. I mean, she ain't got one rhinoceros. She's probably, like, got, you know, two or three rhinoceroses.
And how's he escaped?
Oh, squeezes through the bars, most probably.
Don't you start getting saucy with me, Rodney. I'm only trying to help you.
I can't believe nobody knows he's escaped. What about the 8 million people living in London? Don't none of them spot it?
Yeah, but the ones who spot it, they're the ones who gets trampled to death.
What about all the others? The people in offices, the people in cabs, the people sitting on tops of buses. It's a rhino, Del.
He only comes out at night.
What is it, a vampire rhino?
No, it's not vampire rhino. That's stupid, that is, isn't it, eh?
Where's he live during the day?
In a lock-up garage in a back street.
What, he's leasing it, is he?
Not leasing it, it's a disused garage in a back street where no one ever goes. But the detective does find it, only it's at night.
And the rhino's gone out?
That's right. See, so the old detective is nowhere near solving the mystery. You see what it is, Rodney? Not only is it a love story, it's a whodunit.
Who done it? What do you mean, who done it? We know who done it. The rhino done it.
So I know that we the audience, right, we know that, but they don't know the actors, do they?
Oh, this is something... A rhinoceros has escaped from the zoo. There are 300 dead bodies covered in rhinoceros footprints. There's a lock-up garage 2.5 foot deep in rhinoceros crap, and Charlton Heston suspects the butler.
Well, I do admit there are 1 or 2 teething snags. But it's got all the essential qualities of a hit, hasn't it, eh? I mean, it's got suspense, lots of killings, and a bit of Humpty Dumpty. Yeah, I mean, look, this is a disaster movie.
Disaster? It's a calamity, guy.
Why is he killing people?
Well, what do you want it to be, a social worker? Well, he's a man-eater, isn't he?
No. Rhinoceroses aren't carnivorous. They're vegetarian.
All right, so we elbow the lock-up garage and we make him hide in the back of a health food shop.
And he wouldn't head for the city, neither. No. His natural habitat would be the open country.
All right, so what are you suggesting? We call the film There's a Rhino Loose somewhere out in the sticks where no sod lives.
You don't call the likes of Charlton Heston in because something's eating the carrots.